you have some information or some ideas that, might be beneficial. And yet, when Chris is asking you some certain things, he didn't want to verify it. And he said, well, I mean, I can send you an email, but every time I try to click out, and he probably talked off track. But then he asked him about his family history. He said he was from Louisiana earlier in the phone call. And he said, so you're Native American, because he made a Native American, connection between Arizona and where he lived in St. Charles in Louisiana.
That's Obama.
He said, well, my grandma says that
Sheriff Arpaio.
do you, check the box? You're Native American?
I told Sheriff Raymond. He didn't care.
And he goes, for what? For benefits? And it was like, well, I'm just saying, and he goes, no, I'm not doing that. I mean, and he said, well, you might, because there's some really, good benefits to, he goes, that's just like using. And he goes, no, if you're a Native American, then you should be proud of that. And he said,
you see our service trucks all over town and in your neighborhood. That's because day and night heating and air conditioning system.
I gave my DNA to 23andMe. Chris said, so did I. And Josh said, well, so did I. And Josh was trying to let him know that he's also Native American and that there's some benefits and stuff. But the guy just got really defensive. And then he said, I just feel like you're trying to lure me, and I feel like you're trying to get me into a conversation to admit things. And Chris goes, well, the chat already thinks that you're the perp.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, I'm not watching the chat. And he goes, well, I mean,
Should go back. Yeah, go back.
Flat out asking him. But I knew early on that something was up, because even Bob said, so where do you think, if you were the killer, just in your opinion, where would Nancy be?
Guthrie, Nancy.
This is another you've done a lot of this. Tell me if you think this is odd. But he said, well, I think she's concealed. And they said, well, so you mean like in the desert?
Nancy Pelosi.
Well, no, I mean, that would be dumping her. I mean, there's dumping and then there's concealing.
Yeah, that was the...
I don't think they would just conceal.
Yeah, hammering Paul Pelosi.
It's too high profile, and they probably want to conceal. And then Bob started asking him, what would you, if you were, how would you have killed her? I mean, how would you have, let her go?
Kill them all. Kill them all.
Then he, didn't answer, and they thought they lost the call, because it was totally quiet, dead quiet.
Dead.
Comfortable.